Heh. Silly Twitch telling me that my bitrate is unstable when it's perfectly fine. Hello, everyone. It is I, Fake and Undle, and we're back for another Saturday morning. It's 10:30, so technically still morning. Saturday morning Valheim stream. Hello, everyone. Welcome. How has it been? How has it been? Am I sitting in the... Good. I'm sitting in the exact center now. Okay. I've altered where my chair is, specifically, and everything so that I can try to get a little more central to the camera, so that my natural look forward actually is at you, so that things can be a little more movement. Yeah, it's difficult because different things that I do with my computer necessitate my keyboard being all over the place. So, kind of trying to alter a few things to be able to have my hands comfortable and sit in a specific manner. Anyway, this is the right character, right? Yeah, this has to be. Yep. And stream server. We're almost done with the castle. Excuse me, the capital. Just a little bit more detail work. Well, roof, detail work, and it's done, basically. And then I can start moving all my stuff in, tear down the hovel that I used to live in, and then start putting in either the side things for gardens and bees and so forth, or more importantly, we can finally get back to the hunt for the bone mass. Haha. Let's move it. If I just move that back, oh, that feels so much better. I like having my wrists and upper forearms actually on the table so that basically, I like having my forearms on the table so that I can prop my wrists up so that I have full freedom of movement. But yes, so I've acquired some wood from various places and some bronze. Plus, the final, better dang well be final batches of stone. The stone here is for outbuildings so that I can have a smeltery and a kiln area. But for the moment, what I need is wood so that we can go and get the final roof on. Be able to waltz straight through my portal room and upstairs to the second floor portal room. Then we go around the kitchen kiln area, which does give me fire and comfort, which is funny. Yo, what up, Noah? Thanks for the single bit. Thanks for the bit that's basically a boop on the... Yes, badges are cool. Badges are... That's one of the things I do like about Twitch is the badges and stuff. I think there should be badges for... they should have badges for bits, if I recall. I think you have to be subbed for that, but you are. Weird. I think because you did get a badge. You got the bit leader badge because you're like one of the only people who has ever done that. I think I have received bits one other time, and that was months ago. So, congratulations, you'd be number one with a single bit. You win the game with one bit. Yay, low hurdles. Meanwhile, I just be here, your friendly neighborhood Viking roofer. Eventually, I've never gotten far enough to see, but I am under the impression there is a different roofing material that you get later. And I'm definitely going to want to replace at least this main roof with it because it looks absolutely fantastic. And the thatch roof is kind of boring. But the thatch roof is the only roof I have access to right now. I will happily take those 3 extra bits, Noah. Thank you very much. Let's see. Do I want it to go up, or do I just want it to continue to go over? I think I just want to continue doing the 26 degree. Yeah, the 26 instead of the 45 degree roof, because then I can continue to walk on it without needing extra support. And I could do this in between. I'm so happy for this castle to be almost done. I love making my huge projects in both Minecraft and Valheim and everything else, but sometimes it gets to the point where you're stuck on a particular part of it, such as the case is with my Minecraft project, where you're stuck in a particular section and it's just miserable and you just want it to be over. Not the whole project, although you would take it, but that particular section of the project. Which reminds me that before Wednesday I have to do some catch-up work on that. So much to do in so little time. Oh yay, and it's night again. At least it's not like my night in Minecraft where I'd have to put up with phantoms and things flying at me. Don't get any ideas, Valheim team. Don't even think about it. Yeah, it's one of those early access ones, so it's buried under everything else. But I do thoroughly recommend it. It's basically not non-blocky Viking Minecraft. That's basically what it is. Okay, so we have just this last little section. I know I'm gonna have fires down there, so what I'm gonna want is to grab some core wood. Because core wood allows me to have the larger logs that look nicer. And I want to prop that last little section of the roof up so that the smoke from my hearths in my Great Hall can actually escape and don't suffocate me. Because smoke damage, it's a thing. And it sucks. Also, I need to get doors and stuff, but I'll deal with the internal furnishings as soon as that roof is done. And actually, while I'm here, I'm gonna sleep and get rid of the night. No more night. We're gonna be done with the night. And yes, Valheim is multiplayer. This is just my solo stream playthrough, because I have not actually gotten through all the way to the end game portions. I have this issue with a lot of survival games that I reach like mid to mid-late game, and once everything becomes automated and easy, I suddenly get bored. Like, I enjoy the early game challenge of you have to work to be able to get basic things. I don't know why. Like, I don't end up disliking the game, I just lose interest in that particular file and have to start over. I don't want rocks. I want this so that I can grab this. And I need to double check that I have enough. If I just do the 2-meter poles instead of the 4-meter poles, I'll have enough, because that'll just be 4. Although... no, I'm going to need more core wood. I'm going to have to go for... where is my core wood? It is... the swamp base. Now, where is my swamp base portal? Because I moved all of my portals to be in here, and I don't quite remember which one's which. I think this is the swamp base. It should be. Because I have outposts scattered all over, because this is the map's huge. And you actually have... This is not the swamp base. Maybe I didn't move that portal yet. Thought I did. Okay, so that's the island base. I know that one is the Dark Forest outpost. This one is probably far north over here. And then I have two more, which should be... One of them is over here in the East Island, and one of them should be the swamp base. So it's one of these two. I'm going to try this one. Like, I just moved all these portals last week, so I don't exactly remember which one's which. But I'll figure it out. See, figured it out. This is my swamp base. Haha. Because now I'm over here. I was over here. The only issue is certain materials, like specifically anything metal, cannot be transported by portal, which requires you to use boats. Which, to be fair, the ocean graphics in this game are the best I have ever seen. The ocean is absolutely gorgeous and terrifying because it's like a real ocean with actual dangers, and the water itself can damage your boat. Not to mention sea serpents. Those are fun, especially when you're by yourself and you don't have someone to shoot them for you. Whew. But yeah. Let me restock my food. It's actually very interesting, the food system for this game. So your health actually stays at a very... Your health and your stamina are very tiny, and you use the food to increase health and or stamina to be able to actually survive hits and go longer. It's a very interesting system. It gets really annoying because stamina is used for everything. Running, sprinting, jumping, or fighting. So, you know, it can be a pain, but you learn to live with it. Like being even 10. I see. So I'm going to put these logs in the corners. And they have the handy little snapping, so that's pretty nice. And I want these because anything that has fire that is larger than a torch creates smoke. And if you don't have any way to ventilate the smoke, it will actually do damage to you. So then I need 4 4-meter horizontal beams for a dose of realism, plus, you know, being able to actually set things on top of. So I'm going to have these extra bits snap here on the corners. Which may look kind of odd to have it double layered like this, but it's somewhat realistic. Because you have to do that. Then we just circle this sucker around. Boom, boom. Last side for this. Bop, bop. Now I figure out how the hell do I get on top of this thing to be able to put the final piece of the roof. Nobody saw anything. This ladder just was magically there. And then I can use 4 corner pieces, just snapped right there. They should have plenty of support, because you can tell by the different colors of things how stable it is. If it's deep, deep, deep red, it might just collapse under its own weight. Then we'll break that roof, and that's it. So you can see right here, this is the reasoning for why I have it the way I do, because you have all that smoke up there. So if I actually jump up in here, and I stand like right here-ish, I'll actually start taking some smoke damage, because you'll actually just start suffocating. It's more apparent here. But with that portion of the roof, the castle is complete. I can take this workbench down now, because I don't need it. So, yay. Now I can start furnishing it, putting doors and things in. I like the doors to be on this side. A hut thingy, he says. A hut thingy, he says. You insult me, sir. This is a castle. Now, please note, I said castle with a TH because that is a joke reference. I didn't want that there. I want you to snap there. Castle with TH instead of ST is a reference. I'm out of wood. Is a reference to an old Dungeons and Dragons game session that I did with friends, where we had our characters random rolled for us, so we didn't get to choose who we were. And one of my friends, she got a king who was, I think, not a bard. I think he was like a rogue or something. But one of his flaws was he had a lisp. So he talked like this. And so he tried to keep welcoming us into his castle. And one of my other friends, whose druid was a one-armed mute, just looked at him every time that my friend who was playing this character was speaking. And because he was mute, he pulled out a knife and chiseled into one of the wooden beams, CATHLE question mark, castle? The friend playing the king got all offended, not the person, the character, and just started yelling out, "Stop defacing my castle!" We all just died laughing, and so anytime we reference castles now, it has to be my castle. I happened at that time to be a female bard. Yes, the friend who was DMing was ever so pleased that he slotted me with a female character, and I totally 180'd it on him when my bard was magically changed into being half nymph. So what you need to know about half nymph in 3.5 is they could use charm person at will as long as they are touching someone. So through clever uses of persuasion to get people to shake my hand and charm person until it worked. So, just imagine just this awkwardly long handshake until just this pleasant smile spreads over the other person's face. In 3 sessions, I went from nobody bard to regent of the kingdom of the castle to queen of said castle area to empress of that land and several lands around to literally being the goddess of merfolk. And then marrying a character who actually became a deity in the game, and therefore by marriage becoming a deity herself. It was fantastic. So overpowered. But the flip side was she was completely useless in combat. So I was perfectly within my rights to make her socially ridiculous. Well, sometimes when you are a nerd, you like to play games of pretend and have fun and imagine that life isn't as horrible as it is. But nah, it was a blast. Unfortunately, most of our players can't make it anymore because various IRL commitments and so forth. So our D&D sessions have petered out, unfortunately. It's very sad because we never We never finished my campaign, which was the main one that we were actually playing. Like, the whole side one with us getting random roll characters was a side campaign within the world of my campaign, where all of our characters were evil. Yeah, I doubled down on Crazy and made, because she became a fey creature, I just doubled her down and made her chaotic evil, and I had to actually roll every time someone spoke to her to determine her mood in responding. So it literally could be the situation of, "Hi, how are you today? I'm fantastic!" And you're just enraged the whole time. It was hilarious. Good times, good times. So let's see. That's all the doors that I'm gonna need. Just leave this level of them open. Not going to need any doors here on these balconies. But what I do need to do, is begin work on my Great Hall. That's H-A-L-L, not Great Hall, my fat sack of loot that I'm going to be dragging over. That's H-A-U-L, Great Hall. Although technically the phrase would apply. Rest well, King. Anyway. There must always be a dramatic pause when you look over the tomb of the blade. It's what he would have wanted. That and us making wisecracks about how he's just laughing at us this entire time. He's... That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate, Noah. Hopefully that was not on my end. I don't think it was. I don't think it was. Though there is a little bit of that, but nah, it was just... Dungeons & Dragons is great fun. It is so much fun if you have a group that are there just for the sake of having a good time and not playing to, win. Because one does not simply win Dungeons & Dragons. Half? Yeah, half stack of stone. Because what I'm going to need is a hearth. We'll turn these sideways. And I want one here. Now I need to move the stone cutter over here. 2 seconds. Stone cutter is just out of range. Crafting. Stone cutter. Break that one. Scoop up the resources for it. Now I'm over encumbered, so I need to waddle my butt over here. Plant that down. I am no longer encumbered. And back to placing a hearth. I think you're in a really bad area right now because I have my own stream on my phone right in front of me and it's still fine. So I don't know. I don't know what to say, my dude. Yeah, everything's still in the white and the green. So if I put these 2 hearths here, they're right in the middle. Yes. Do I have the requisite wood? Yes. So we will fuel up these 2 hearths. There's 20. And 20. Nice and toasty in here. So all that smoke's going to go straight up and out. As it should. As it should. Now what I want, not bench, I need fine wood because I'm going to put a table all the way around in a U shape here. Because this is going to be a feasting hall. Now, normally I would put all of my cooking stuff there, but I have an entire separate room for it, so I'm not gonna bother. You know, just for the sake of not having to deal with it, I'm gonna put an extra crafting bench right there before I go get the pine wood. Ow. Right there. Drop the stone right there. Grab the fine wood here. What do I need? The table, we're fine. Yep, that's all I need. I'd like to be able to do the fancier stuff, but I don't have access to those areas yet because I'm not even into the mountain because I haven't finished the swamp yet. So the castle will undergo several upgrades. Basically. Try restarting because no, my stream's still going. We just hit the half-hour mark now, so there's probably an ad going trying to interrupt all you people. Because you know how Twitch be with their oppressive, you're going to have ads whether you like it or not. Put that there. And we'll turn it sideways. Actually... Nope, stool is not going to function. So we'll have separate quote-unquote tables. This, and then we'll have another table that starts back here, and we'll go back 3 like that. Can't decide which one of those I want. So I need to start bringing over supplies. Because that's about the majority of what I can make at the second. So what I need to do is go and acquire some iron so that I can make the bigger chests. Oops. And then when I have the bigger chests inside, I can start moving all of my crafting supplies over. And then, once I have all of my supplies actually in the castle, then we can go crazy with decoration. Because then I'll have access to all my coal and all of the various things that I need. Couldn't even be bothered to look at it. Just neck. Let's see. 30 iron. But I might have a little bit of iron. Just a wee bit. Let's see. Different portal. Okay, so I do have one portal that I haven't moved yet. I still have several stacks of unprocessed iron. Do I have bronze nails hanging around somewhere? By chance? Yes, I do. A little bit of regular wood? Because I was intending on just building just another cart and just dragging all the stuff over instead. I keep having to venture further and further away from wood. It's almost as if I'm just procedurally destroying ecosystem. But as a Viking, I don't care. Bam. And pop. Timber. Boom. I'm not going to need more than this one tree's worth. Presuming I can hit it. There we go. I feel cold because it's probably nighttime again. The day-night cycle is very odd. It almost feels like it's enough for a genuine night, but at the same time it feels like it's not quite enough. you know? So miscellaneous. Heart. And we will set this sucker right there. Just in case. And since it's night and I don't want to deal with that which literally bumps in the night, I will sleep here. Ah, it's talking about my castle. Yes. Haha. Fantastic. Drop off nails. Drop off scrap of wood. What do we have? Birch seed, or beech seeds, which are trash because beech trees are everywhere. And then a feather, which is useful. Just drag over all of the iron that I have, because why not? Is there a reason not to bring every scrap that I have? I'll take the fine wood, and maybe some ancient bark. Actually, no. Bring resin, because we're going to need that. And I have bronze over there already. Leather. Wolf fur. I'm surprised at the lack of leather that I actually have. That little bit of lag spooked me. Scraps. Wolf hide. What else do I need? What else do I need for the majority of furniture? Various things for the banner colors. Dandelion thistle. There's some dandelions. Should have thistle somewhere. Or maybe I'm out. I wouldn't know. I appear to be out of thistles completely. That's unfortunate. I should... Is there any? Yeah. A little bit of coal. Where are they? There's some raspberries. Doesn't look like I have blueberries. Yeah, I'll deal with that when it comes to it, because I want a multitude of banners, but predominantly I always like the black banner the best. I don't know. That's just my personal preferences. I just like the white lines on the black field. Fine, we'll go this way. Stupid cart. The one downside of carts, they are very resistant to going uphill when they're full. But I have the power of the deer stag, so I will be using... Every time you kill one of the bosses, you get a power that you can use. The Elkathir buff is the power from the first boss, and it allows you to run and consume less stamina for, like, 5 minutes. With a 20-minute cooldown, so, you know. It is literally by far the best, because all the other buffs are just kind of meh in comparison. I think the Elder allows you to cut down... You do more damage to trees with axes when you're cutting them down, which is meh. It literally shaves off maybe one swing per tree. It's not that great. Especially when it only lasts for 5 minutes. Third boss, you take less damage. I haven't had too much experience with that one, but it doesn't seem to be too terribly effective. Fourth boss gives you a wind at your back when you're sailing, which could be useful, but I've never killed that boss, so I don't know. And I have absolutely no idea what the fifth boss even gives. that. So what I require is some iron and some fine wood. Fine, I'll take... How much do I need? 2 iron per chest. So I will take 16 and a bunch of fine wood. And it's time to go build a storage area. At last. So my predominant storage area is going to be this room over here. I forgot that I left a cart in here. What's in here? Oh, there's my thistles. I found them. I found them. They're right there. I require a workbench. Grab 10. Place down workbench just because it's really close. And then I can start putting down these iron-bound chests. Why do I want these chests in particular, you say? No reason, just they're double the size of the regular chests. It's a pretty good reason. To here. Put 3 here. What I intend to do is have some wood slats to allow these to be elevated so that I can also have another row like here. But for the time being, this will probably be more than sufficient for the amount of stuff that I actually have. I have used up all of that stuff. Gonna take all this out because I'm gonna have to break that cart to get it out of the castle. I knew I had another cart somewhere and I totally forgot about that one. That there, that'll mix. Those will mix. I thought there was resin in there. It's not. Did I not bring it? Huh. Oh, no, it's right here. We will put the thistles there and the feathers there for the moment. Rocks mixed with rocks. And yeah. So I will take this 14 and we can put those down. And I will take that and put these down. Fantastic. Middle of the day, getting a little hungry. Probably doesn't help that I can smell something that smells good. Chest here. I don't think I can fit 2 there, so I'm just going to put 1 on each of these. And I can fit 2. And this cart is now in the way, so I need to break it. Because unfortunately, you can't just collapse a vehicle, you have to actually destroy it. But mercifully, everything always recycles 100% of its resources. So even if a mob destroys something that you built, you can just rebuild it instantly because all the resources just drop on the ground and they take a long time to disappear. Unlike, Minecraft. And we will put the cart back right there. And we'll shove that trophy head in there. Ta-da! I'll take the last stack of fine wood that's there. Which also, if that's all the fine wood, that's bad. Yeah. If that's all the fine wood I have, that means I probably won't be able to do too terribly much as far as decoration, because all of the good furniture requires fine wood. Literally all of it. So that'll be what I have to do in off camera, is gather more fine wood. So we'll put another chest here. I can fit one here on this side of the door, and one there on that side of the door. I kind of want to leave the middle empty so that I have room to bounce back and forth as needed. So now the important question: do I want the stone throne or the raven throne? I'm always partial to the stone one, personally, but I don't know. Other people might have an opinion. I can't place down both to be seen, but I can. This is what the stone throne will look like. I just love the Celtic knot on the back and the gray black. Or I can do the Raven throne, which has the runes on it and is, wood. I really feel like the stone one's the better option because it fits better in the stone castle. So we do this. I can put that back. I'm so used to Minecraft where shift is the key to move all. But in Valheim, it's control, which is weird. And oppressive. Did I mention the oppressive autosaves that will completely lag out your game? Yeah, it's a thing. So this is all the deer hide I have, but this is going to be a nice sit area. I will put my throne right there. And yes, you can sit in it. And yes, you look bored while you do so. But totally worth it. Comfort. So there's actually a functional purpose behind all the decoration. Because there's a rested buff that you get that increases your health regen and a whole bunch of other things. But So the duration of how long that buff lasts is dependent on how the comfort level of the area that you're resting in. In this Great Hall currently, my comfort level is 8. The highest I have seen is like maybe 14. Supposedly it can go into late teens, early 20s of comfort level, which is astounding. But apparently doable. So let's see. The other thing I want, put that down, and we'll put the rest of the wolf hide down, since that's pretty much all I can do with it. The other thing I want is because it is still midsummer, I have access to put down these maypoles, which I will lose access to placing down whenever they decide midsummer's over and they remove the ability to place it down. They won't remove the ones that are placed. So, if I put them down in the castle, which require just these, yep, wood, dandelion, thistle, these grant, well, one of them will grant a bonus rest. So, like, this area is currently comfort 8. When I place this down, it should become comfort 9. Comfort 9. Now, I don't get a bonus for a second one, but I like symmetry. I'm addicted to things being symmetrical. So I'm going to put a second one here. Just so that when you're inside, you see, there's 2. Actually, I might even consider 4. 1 per corner. Just to satisfy that nagging urge in my brain to go, everything should be symmetrical. It's just who I is. I've accepted it. I've embraced it. Symmetry is amazing. put one here. And we put one here. Additionally, the other fact for putting them around like that is their influence will be felt throughout the castle, depending how close you are, even if it's through a room. So my hope is that I'll be able to get the bonus from the maypole, even when I'm over here. Although I might have to move where my bed is located to over there instead, but I haven't quite decided. Because what I could easily just do is put another one in this room, even though it will clip into the ceiling, which is kind of a problem. I could put it on top of it. Oh my gosh. I could just put it in the fireplace. Actually, why not? I'll just put it in the fireplace. That way I guarantee this entire room has access to that extra buff. There is also one for their Yule period, which is that's odd. Excuse me a second. Why am I missing 4 stone? It should be strange. But there is also basically there's Christmas special items as well that around December become available, which is a Santa hat that you can make, like the floral crown that is in Blade's Rest, as well as Yule Tree, which provides the exact same buff as the maypole, but they do stack with each other. So if you have a Yule Tree and a maypole, you get +2, which is, you know, very handy. I needed 4 stone to fix that one thing that I saw in there, which was weird. Then furniture, I need... Sconces are copper, not bronze. Eesh. And torch. Ooh, I can put in some hanging braziers. Yes, that'd be cool. So that's what I'll do, is I'll have to go get my chains. I have a lot of them. What was I gonna... Yes, I needed to fix something upstairs. Because for whatever reason, it's this weird... the game's early access, so there's a couple of glitches here and there. Sometimes, like... Oh, I never put any out there? Huh. So these supports that I put under as just pillars, sometimes they just will break for no reason. Like, there's zero reason that they should crumble, and yet they do. Sometimes. It's a glitch where it reads the information incorrectly. I don't know why. It's probably because when it loads in the castle, it loads all of the blocks individually. So if it loads the half arch before the thing it's connected to, it'll just break, which is really stupid. But there's not a whole lot you can do to stop that. What can I say? Their coding is slightly faulty. What do you do, right? So I need to take this cart back to the upstairs, the hut in the hill, and reacquire some more items. Well, acquire. It's odd because both acquire and reacquire is correct, because I have acquired them. I just need to transfer them. So technically I need to acquire them from one place to move to the other, but I am also reacquiring them because I had already acquired them once. Don't mind me, English nerd. So there's 19 here. What I'm planning to build. I need coal, which I have over there. But I don't have a whole lot more of coal. Where did 6 go? That has to be this one. Yeah. So I will break and take the supplies for this portal with me. And we'll go place portal 6 in the castle as well, which will be all of the different, all of my current portals will finally be in the castle. Thankfully, enemy mobs can't come through portals, so I don't have to be concerned about enemies showing up in my base. And then I think I have more chains in my swamp base, my swamp outpost. Keep hitting shift to try to move a whole stack, and shift splits in Valheim. So we need to go over here, loop around. I could put it here. Like, I could put this portal just right here. It would fit. But at the same time, I don't want it really in front of the stairs that much. So I'm going to take it up, and I'm going to put it here, I think. Yeah. This was portal number 6. And activate. Slight delay. I'm going to go over and sleep away the night. There are also better beds that I need to get materials for. So now it is morning, and any mobs that would appear at night now just simply won't appear. So now we go to the swamp base. Oh, it's storming outside. Lovely. That's always fun. I don't have to be too terribly concerned. Oh! More wolf pelt. That'll be helpful. I'll take this fine wood. I could have swore there were more chains. Maybe they're over here. And the storm's already ceased. Ooh, I will take these. This, I knew there were more chains. Some deer hide and some gunk. Yes, I will bring all of this. Back through the portal. Back to the castle. What I should do is this. And label it Coral Castle. So now I have 31 chains. I like how it's storming over here, but on the swamp base, it's fine. Dang it. I keep hitting shift when I don't want shift. These two are full. We'll put that there. And we'll take a stack of bronze. Put down that and that. Take that. And put half of that back. Because I need... how much of it? 5 each. So I'll be able to place down 4 immediately. As soon as I'm in range of the forge. So I think 1 there. One there. Excuse me, I can sense something attacking something that it shouldn't. Ah. Huh. Maybe I'm just getting paranoid. Nah, couldn't be. Couldn't possibly be me being paranoid. It's definitely that there's stuff around trying to mess with my stuff. Grab all of that. And move the stonecutter back to where I had it, where it's just out of the way. I need to kidnap my forge. And it needs to be placed right here for the second, because you need to be in range of a particular station to be able to build certain things. And so, like these hanging braziers, I need to be within range of a forge to place them. Need to go grab more bronze. Other one. Yes, 2 more should do it for the Great Hall's lighting. And then we put... yep, 1 here. And 1 here. Four times 6 is 24. That's all the coal I have. But it does fill all of them for quite a while. Yeah, so that's gonna look nice. Get back to the crafting station. Break that again. And we can go put the forge back. Nestle it right in amongst all the things to make it stronger. Because here is a level 7 forge, which is the maximum upgrades for it. We got that. What else could we place currently? I could do standing iron torches. That wouldn't necessarily be out of place or bad. Yes. That wouldn't be too bad. Excuse me, pardon me, out of the way, Mr. Cart. Of course, it'd be a little bit of a hill. There we go. Just a little outside detail. Then grab what? Standing iron torches, I believe, is the play here. Which will require resin. Put this stone back. Nope. I almost hit shift again. Caught myself. Move that. And move that. 2 each times 6 is 12. Perfect. And if I stand right here, I should be in range for all of them. Oh, cool. I could be like right here. So I can put 1, 2, 3. I want them about the center. 4, 5, and 6. And then fill the rest of the way with the extra resin. Now that looks inviting. Yes. Drop that off in there. What else? Oppressive save. Oppressive upload. So annoying. Can't make the dragon bed. Actually, can I? No, I don't have to find wood for it. Can't make any of the banners that I want because I don't have the special items for them. So, yeah. For the moment, that is basically the extent of what I can make for now. I'll probably do, in addition to getting more fine wood offline, I'll do the actual movement of stuff into the castle and slowly fill out other areas and stuff, because it is a bit on the tedious side, because it's just a lot of looking and deciding where do I want this, where do I want that, etc. Which I understand some people don't find that enjoyable. I personally do, but not everybody does, and the stream is supposed to be for everyone to enjoy, not just me. Although predominantly me. I'm kidding. So, at long last, my castle is complete. Still work pending, but I do have side buildings that I need to make, and I do have out areas for those to do, but I don't feel that those are as vital, and I can probably do some of that off stream and then just kind of showcase it once the next stream rolls around the next week. Why did I come all the way back over here when my portals are all at the castle? Doe. See, this is how bad it has been, that my portals have been at this building over here since the beginning of the game. Now that they're all in the castle, I'm never going to remember where they are. Because I moved them. So first, I need to go to the swamp base and pick up a couple of vital supplies. Yes, a couple of vital supplies. All of my stuff is repaired now. So we need to go over here, and we do a right turn into here to go to the swamp base and pick up the meads that I need. Up into my little outpost, and I require frost mead, and then eventually later some poison mead. How are my arrows looking? Terrible. I do not have the arrows that I need. It is time to do something drastic. Because I am out of arrows and I need to make some. Where's my obsidian? There it is. Ugh. I was hoping that I didn't lose that because I had to go on an adventure just to get that. Obsidian is only obtainable on top of the mountains, which is the biome that you go to after you're done with the swamp. So I skipped and went there ahead of time to be able to get it. I need wood. My crafting room is this way. I'm gonna memorize the layout of the castle eventually, which you'd think is odd that I don't have it memorized when, you know, I built it, but there you go. Sometimes you just derp. Okay. Obsidian arrows. Put those over there. One stack. I think 2 stacks, or as much as that wood allows me to make, should be sufficient. Which is only 180. That should be more than enough as far as arrows are concerned. So I can finish off the iron arrows that I do have, and then press forward with that. Oops. Perfect. Okay. Now that I have all this, I need to go to the base, my second swamp base, which is here, the bone mass outpost. And then I need to need to travel down here, across through this mountain area, and try to get into this swamp without crossing through this plains area. Because that is 2 biomes ahead of where I am, and the stuff there will kill me. Or at least it will terrify me. Oh. Yes. I should bring portal materials with me for that. Because even if I get over there, there's no point if I can't get back there really easily. So I need 40 fine wood, which I know I don't have. I have 20. 27. Eyes and cores, which I'm pretty sure are not over here at all. Oh, I have 4 dwarf eyes. The other thing about these crafting games is always, I want to achieve X. Well, to achieve X, you need to do Y, and for Y, you need to do Z, and for Z, you need to do A, which is a constant recurring theme. So, I want to go scout that bone mass area out. There isn't much of a point to do so, because I'd have to make that trek multiple times, unless I bring materials for a portal with me. Though I have to be able to make the portal, I need the fine wood. To do the fine wood, I need to chop down these specific trees. I only need 6 more. So it should be 1 more of the birch tree, which is right there dead ahead. I want alternate ability where you just throw the axe at something. So I just want to throw it at the tree and see what happens. That'd be funny. And 2. And because it's here, there's no reason not to cut down the second log worth. 45. So I have 5 extra than I need. So now I need to go back to my original storage base. And I need 16 Grey Dwarf Eyes and 4 Surtling cores, which I hope I have. I'm actually not 100% sure. Oh, good. I have exactly 4. Perfect. And the eye should be right here. 10 and 6. Just because it's here, I'm going to drop off the 5 fine wood. And you know what? I'm just going to take that extra wood as well. I'm good on food. Good to refill what I have eaten. And now we head back to the castle, and now we can port to the Bone Mass Outpost and move forward. Because at that outpost, I'll plant down the portal for the next place. Oh, piss off. To use the British vernacular, please just piss off, you wanker. Okay, so we go this way, and this way, here, and a right turn, we go up the stairs. I'm not going to put the portal directly there from here. I'm going to put it in the hub that I have for that island. Because that's all the way over here. Because it's separated by a river, I count it as separate from up here, although I probably could get away with it. So we go here for the new base. New base. Huzzah. Now I should go upstairs where I have room. And we'll drop down this portal. And we will name it 7. Because it'll be the 7th. Excuse me. There shouldn't be anything it's connected to. Where does this go? Oh, I put one by the trader. My bad. I completely forgot about that. I never connected it. Interesting. So I have a portal here, and I never connected it. Whoops. Well, that's not what I want here. So we're gonna name that 8, and it should shut off. Yep. Nothing here that I desire. Now we open this door here, and we need to go this way. And because we're venturing into the unknown, I'm going to equip my mace. And the deer are running around like idiots, because deer are dumb. It is now nighttime, but I have no bed to sleep in. But that's okay. That's the kind of thing I want to avoid. Not because they're difficult, but because they're annoying. Grey Dwarf Brutes. Although traveling this way at night is probably not the wisest option for me. Because night is scary on the mountain. Night is scary everywhere. Except in the meadow. And the dark forest. And somewhat the swamp. But only somewhat. The swamp is still pretty scary. Mountain, nighttime, scary. Plains, daytime, scary. Nighttime, no, thank you. No, thank you at all. That is going to be an obnoxious attempt to climb. So that is plains right there in that direction. You can tell from where and how it changes. Hello, Mr. Brute. Now, you're probably thinking, well, that was really easy. Why are you even remotely afraid of it? Because it's that, but it's every couple of seconds because they're obnoxious. Hoo boy. Hoo boy. I need to cross this way while I'm still in meadow, because I don't want to go in the plains. That is plains right there. I don't want to risk any amount of what actually might be there. You are freezing. I activate Frostmead, so I am good. I will now activate Elkavir, and we are going to just power run our way right up the mountain. Elkavir, it gives you wings! Haha! Okay, so that's a 4. I need to switch to my 8 gear, which is basically just a pole arm. And I need to carefully maneuver through here. Carefully, but also quickly. I don't have time for you. That's going to be a funny little clip. That is a wolf. Wolf has seen me. Spin to win! Ah, it's a 1-star. No! Nope. And that's why it needs to be quickly and carefully. Because that was over half my health. 1-star wolves are really strong. That's a problem. I have to go further into the mountain to dodge around the plains, which is spooky. There's a wolf nearby. There's a drake up there in the air. Oh, I see the wolf. And that's... I will take the wolf and the drake over that mosquito and those goblins. I will 150% take that instead. If those things from the plains just stay away, I will take the drake. And shut up. I could go for the loot, but I have zero desire to be up here longer than I have to be. The If I could make this a one Meads journey across the mountain, I will be a very happy man indeed. And then I'll slap a portal on the far side and never come back until I have to. Because this is actually a nice large mountain. So it'll be good for grinding. Oh, please tell me it's not plains on all sides. Wait. Wait. Hold on. If that... I don't like that sound whatsoever. Stupid part is those guys actually don't do a whole lot of damage. They're just really, really scary. Stop it! Stop making that sound. Because I could possibly get into the swamp from here, but I don't have anywhere to set up any kind of an outpost. And if that's all plains as far as the eye can see in that direction, then that's bad. Because that means I have no safe harbor, for lack of a better word. Can't see. Stupid tree. No. Why now? Why did it have to save right then? Screw you, Valheim. It's sad and depressing, but the best thing for me right now is to get in this swamp as fast as I can. Oh, hi, Odin. Okay, it's horrible to say this, but I made it in the swamp, and I am relatively safe. And suddenly I am now very much less safe. Oh, it's daytime. Nice. You can go away now. Nope. Just gonna stealth my way around. Okay, I think the elite is gone. Nope, it's still there. That is right where the altar is, of course. Of course. Of course there's an abomination. Why wouldn't there have been an abomination right where I didn't need the one to be? So that's not movement behind me. Kinda hoping that if I go through the swamp but stay close to the edges, I can find a side that isn't a plains, you know? But I get the feeling that I'm not gonna get that. That it's just gonna be those. everywhere. Hello, Draugr. I'd rather have you. Bye. Yes, they can fight the Draugrs. I am okay with that. Yeah, it's just these swamp and plains all the way around just to torture me. Hypothetically, I could just take that tower, because if I put a workbench down, nothing will show up. But that's frightfully dangerous. Because I have never dealt with one of their towers before. Ever. And I have zero idea what to expect. Stop it. Like, I can't even see them. That's how bad it is. I don't want to deal with that. I'm ever so thoroughly intimidated by them. Perhaps if I go all the way to the extreme, I might get lucky and there might be a sliver of something that's not a plains. Just a touch of Black Forest? Meadow? Anything? Anything that's not plains, I will happily take. Reach right there. Hard pass. The plains is still there on my left. At least he didn't suspect it. All plains. And just like that, my hopes of any amount of moderately oh, okay. Yes, the leech is approaching. Just lay down. Yeah, that'll work. There's more swamp or is Black Forest? Nope, more swamp. And then you can tell by the red flowers that that is just plains, so that I'm completely cut off here. It's just all plains, and that's just not fair. How are you supposed to get to this? Without just torturing yourself by being in a zone that will just kill you. Oh. Well, I had contemplated making some sort of a tree based. Huh. Let me just mark this because that's actually very rare. Muddy scrap pile on the surface. You don't find that very often. That is rare. Anyway. So if I am forced to make my base actually in the swamp, or contend with stuff in the plains, which I'm not willing to do, then I have no choice at all but to build my base in the swamp. Oops. Ah. Sucker. I got poison meat off before he had a chance. One shot. So what I could do is I could take something like this, where it's a little wooden shack that then just dumps you on the ground because it's terrible. But I'm gonna be forced basically to build some manner of elevated base that's based off these large trees, because these can't be knocked down by anything, not even mobs. So they will act as the perfect anchors to hold down some sort of elevated, basically treehouse type base. Since I have no choice in building a base just outside the swamp instead of actually in it. Although I could check here, but I doubt this is going to be all water and this is going to be more plains and it's just going to be a nightmare, and that's the way it is. That's the game telling me you had it easy for 2 of the bosses, now deal with it. Of course, the other option is I go to a completely different swamp and search for a completely different bone mass altar. But that comes with its own issue of I don't know where that would be, and it's going to be really far away, and then the process would all basically start over again. So there it is. That little skull is the altar with the bone mass. There's an ooze and a jogger. Swing. You can't hurt me. Just open that just because. Never know when I might decide I need some last minute iron. Why? Get in the tree, you stupid Viking. Freaking gosh. For to make it to about there, I can stay stuck up there. There we go. Now it can't do anything to me. And of course, there's one downside with this plan. I can't function. I can't build anything with that around. And I naturally will want my base lower than this, which unfortunately will create problems. How am I not hitting it? Oh, yeah, of course. Just arbitrarily, now you slide down and take half your health and fall damage. Yep, fun, thank you. Thanks, game. Preesh. Actually, with a little bit of luck, the abomination will just go away. All by itself. And then I won't have to deal with it. There's an ooze. To die. Okay. So, if I put my base up in this elevation of tree, I should be fine. Yeah, of course, one slight issue is, well, first and foremost, it won't go away to allow me that. Okay, so I have 20, and it requires 2 each, so I can put down 10 of these platforms. 1. Come on. Come on. Snap. Snap to it. Come on. Darn right, there's nothing you can do. I'm too high. Sucker. Sucker. You can't get me. Nah. Too bad, haha, so sad. Aw, you're just gonna run away? Good. Stupid tree. Gosh, I hate them so much. And 1 here. Perfect. Now I can put down this portal. And we will label it 8. Activate. Come on. Give me what I need. Oh, he's just enjoying this. How freaking rude. I'm just gonna leave. What is he gonna do now? I'm not even there. Stupid abomination. Abominations are simply the worst mob possible. But now that I have the location chosen, I can start bringing a little bit of supply to deal with that. Gonna need more wood. I can drop off some of this other stuff. There's this one over here. Drop all of this unnecessary stuff there. And some wood, which is predominantly what I'm going to need there. I don't know, but I also doubt it. And also, hello, Mr. Oitron. I highly doubt the Abomination is going to do anything useful. Because it doesn't attack the Draugr. Like, the bone mass seems to be in the same category as the oozes, who don't attack Draugr and skeletons. At least it doesn't target them. It'll hit them, but it won't target them. Difference. There. Now I have a crafting table up here. What are you going to do now? Go away. And of course, there's no nearby conveniently located pyre. He wants to attack my buildings so badly. Please and thank you with the being of pissing off. Yes. Thank you. You see, I don't trust expanding it that much, because I don't trust that the Abomination won't just attack the trees to try and knock down my base. Do you mind? Oh my gosh, piss off. Why? Ass. It did that on purpose. Came up as close as it could and tried to shove me off. Go away. You stupid piece of crap. Like, he goes away for 3 or 4 seconds and then immediately turns around and comes back because it's like, oh, I'm just gonna try messing with you again. And now I can't see at all because of stupid swamp and night. Aha. I really wish there was a Surtling bonfire nearby, but there isn't. I think there's one off in this direction, but it's just... I can't see anything. And the minute I try to step down to do anything, he's just on me instantly. I need to put some kind of a support in there. But of course it just won't let me do that. It's not going to be enough. That'll do it. Huh. That works for both. Perfect. Actually, what I should do is, instead of having that be that way, it should go the other way. Turn this around and put it like that. That way my treehouse is built up this way. And just continues to be higher and more out of that guy's range. Come on. Do this, and put one here. And I can stand here and attach that via the side. He is so annoyed that he can't reach me, it's not even funny. Possibly. He went after my crafting bench when he couldn't reach me, so I'm pretty sure he attacks structures, but I've yet to actually see any mob try to attack a campfire. He's just there like a hungry shark waiting to pounce. It's just there. And of course he's being extremely rude because every step I can't place anything that well. Which you know it's doing that on purpose. Oh, I'm sorry, you trying to build? Here, let me just stomp around and shake your camera even more. So rude. Actually, I think this location is probably my best bet for any kind of a base. frustratingly annoying. His constant stomping around trying to reach me. It's like, sir, you are making a menace of yourself. I need you to stop. Of course I'd be out of wood. With that. Crafting bench right there. Forward beam. Like, I just know his presence is going to absolutely tank my retail value on this property. The escrow alone is just going to be a nightmare. It's like, so yeah, this is the property. What the hell is that? Oh, don't mind him. He can't reach you. You mean we get our own pet abomination? Uh, 487. How many rocks per campfire is 5? So 50 makes 10. I suppose I can put 4 wood away for the moment. That your plan might work, because I don't think any mobs attack campfires. They usually try to avoid them if they can. Now, if I put a bonfire, then yeah, it would definitely attack that because it's a structure that actually stands up off the ground. Come on. Wait. Almost. Come on. There it is. on. Snap. Snap to plate. There we go. It's just the first one that's always a pain, and then it snaps in place. There. That'll keep that off of there. 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 Right there. Right there. And then this one. Right there. Perfect. Not bad. Now, while he's over there, the downside is, of course, being a swamp, it is constantly raining. Burn, you wretch! Burn! Good job, Oitron. You had the right idea. Additionally, the ironic bonus is that I also get fire. The fire rested bonus. So this problem is just gonna eventually take care of itself. So I need to not even be remotely concerned about that abomination at all. And can focus 100% of my effort now on making sure that I have a stable platform for the bone mass. Would you kindly walk over here, please? Well, he will attack campfires, apparently. for whatever reason, this counts as taking smoke damage, even though I'm out in the open, so... Okay, whatever. It's because the number one thing that I really need is a giant lag spike right when I'm dangling on the edge of something. Makes me feel so cared about. Crushing my hopes and dreams, game. Crushing my hopes and dreams. There it is. That's what I wanted. Well, the abomination will attack campfires. Eventually. Case in point. But... Oh, you asshole! That's exactly what I didn't want him to do. As I suspected, he is going to be a royal pain in my ass until he's dead. Because now he's just knocking down trees to try to get at the campfires. Yeah, Valheim team, abominations. Great job at making the most obnoxious mob possible early in mid-game. Go away. Shoot. Piss off. Also, the abomination has six cents for when you're trying to build. Piss off! Oh my gosh! And he... It's the second time he's done that, where it's just like, well, I can't reach you, but, whoop! Now I can reach you! This mob is the worst. Who's the moron who approved the abomination? You know? There we go. Now that I have it rooted in another of the unbreakable trees, I can continue expanding my roof. Or my floor, I guess. It's like he's literally just throwing a fit. And I can't even see. I hate the swamp at night. Everything about this biome is just awful. This could be why I lose interest about mid-game, because the swamp is just terrible. Trying to build wouldn't be half as bad if I didn't have my camera just absolutely shaking every 3 seconds when he decides to pay another visit. How am I supposed to even try to place anything when every other step it just bounces it into invalid? You can tell everything I'm doing is just making it matter. The fact that this abomination's entire presence is irrelevant just galls it to absolutely no end. Did you ever find where its weak point was, Oitron? I guess not. Hmm. Yeah. I don't get too much of a choice in that department because I'm not going down there and risking it rampaging around and actually hitting something, you know? I have a suspicion that the fire arrows probably do more damage to it just because of the dot, more so than anything. So I'm going to bring some just because. That way I don't waste my obsidian arrows. Let's see, I also need 4. And there we go. Ugh. I don't have any shield on this character though, so I would have to actually make one. This is not... I went too far. The portal's right here. That led around to my bedroom. Go. Yeah, I think the fire damage might actually be the key here, because he's taken twice the amount of damage he had from the last time I was here, and all I did was set him on fire 3 or 4 times. So fire's the key. The issue is just him stomping around in the water and dousing himself. Yeah, because look how much damage he's already taken when I'm just setting him on fire and then just waiting. mean, look at that. He's gone down particularly easily. Just from setting him on fire. See? Got him. Burned to death. All by his lonesome. Well, now we know. Now we know for surety the easiest way. You just keep him on fire. The arrow damage is just going to spend more arrows. I used 26 fire arrows from him being at, like, some amount of his health. I'll put the root and the trophy there for the moment. Going with the cross. Yeah. Skeleton can't follow. Perfect. Just what I wanted to see. Yeah, we want that. Here. I just want this to be a wide open section. And this can be sealed. That. Like that. This is kind of a guardrail so you don't fall off. There, and come on. There, perfect. If you're saying to yourself, I can still hear an abomination stomping around, that's because you can hear an abomination still stomping around. There were two. That one? Yes. There. 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 Want one of these. We want one of these, and I'm just trying to use this to limit the amount of damage that the wood here is going to be taken just from the non-stop raining. Down a couple of chests here. For various arrows and eventually the actual items that I'm going to need. Put that there. All of that there. Now we can go and acquire the root and the gunk from, or the root and the trophy from over here. Put those right there. I don't have any more regular wood, actually. I might have just enough for one thing that I want. Every time I come down these stairs, the game tries to make me fall here. So what I want is an upside down support right here. And then eventually when I get some more wood, I want a second wall there, just so you can't fall off. I'm going to put fire arrows here. Now to go and acquire the final items that I need to be able to deal with the bone mass. Namely, wither bones to summon him. I still have plenty. You get so many of them, it's really hard to even consider not needing them. Or to consider not having enough. A small amount of more wood. That should be plenty. A final repair on that bow probably would not be amiss, but I have to get that on the way back. Yep, see, I still have over a stack. You only need 10, but I'm going to bring all of them because there's nowhere else that they're actually useful. Trophies, whatever. Stack of those, and another stack of those. I was well supplied for food. Well, let's see. We got just under a half hour. That should be enough time to hold my breath and actually take a stab at the bone mass. I don't think he has any higher reach than Abomination, so I shouldn't... He doesn't have any overarching smashes. The only thing he could do is lob skeletons and oozes at me. And even then, I don't think he has the range to do that. Oh, wow. If I stand right here, it's Comfort 6. Because the maple is present. But yeah, we're gonna travel through. While I'm here, we're gonna check this forge, see if I can repair. Excellent, I could. Just needed the level 1. Perfect. Perfect. Last thing I want is that wall that I mentioned, so now I can't fall off of that right there. But I can still get through, which is good. Chest, we're going to put these. We're going to put 9 of those because you need 10 to summon it. I am actually going to go back and sleep to get rid of night, because the last thing I need is a wraith showing up and attacking me when I'm pegging at the bone mass with arrows. Gotta wait for the wet debuff to go away. And there we go. And so we begin. Gonna take the poison mead. We run up, we hit 6, and we run away. He should be up here before he even spawns. And he's going to be on the far side of it. Uh-oh. I think I should have put a tower to be able to be up higher. The fact that he turns and comes closer really bothers me. And the fact that his arms can reach. That concerns me very greatly. Oh, hello. That is the most unusual behavior. No! Oh, wait, he can't hit? Wait, he can't hit? Oh my gosh, he can't hit me. Cool. That's all he's got. Is to throw slimes that then immediately have to try and jump in. That's all he's got. He can't throw anything else to be able to be up here. I wonder. If I take away this one wall, or these two walls, can I reach him? Come on, come on, come on. I think I needed the frost arrows. I really think that I should have gotten the frost arrows. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I can't do any damage to him just yet, so I'm just gonna leave. Teleport! Worst to worst, he despawns. Best to worst, I don't have to be concerned about it. I need the frost arrows because even the obsidian arrows are just chipping at him. They're doing next to nothing. Which means... I need to go here. Four glands and 5 arrows. I just hope it's enough. and I need obsidian and wood and feathers, which I have here. Nothing more hilarious than being able to be like, I need to walk away from this boss fight. I'll be right back. Right here? Right there. Secondly, is my iron bow fully upgraded? No, it is not. That is also not helping. Oh no, I'm going to be able to make more than that. $80 arrows. The issue I have is I never upgraded the Huntsman's bow, so its own damage is weak. Iron, deer hide, find wood. You thought it made 5? Deer hide. Iron. And of course I need fine wood again. I may have summoned the bone mask a little sooner than I was prepared. In so much that I forgot that I didn't have sufficient. I did not have sufficient preparation. Because I did not upgrade the primary weapon that I was going to fight him with. There's some fine. There's some more fine. I don't think I'll be able to upgrade it too terribly far because of the lack of deer hide. Go. But this will at least get 1, if I'm lucky, 2 upgrades in. Oh, here's another birch. I was so over chasing it, I was just gonna let it roll until it stopped. 25. I don't care about you. Pine wood, an oppressive, aggressive save. My gosh. But if I felt it would actually accomplish anything, I would put in a complaint to the developers going, hey, this needs to be less lag spike inducing. But I don't think it would accomplish anything, so whatever. And I have 5 or so at this little hut, so I can grab that, and that'll be a stack of 50 fine wood. Which should be enough for a few upgrades. Probably not enough to put it all the way at the max, but a few. Should be right here. Yep, exactly 5. Back to the castle. Last minute unexpected requirements. Oh wow, my armor wasn't full upgraded either? Oh good, I can do one more upgrade. I just need a little more iron. Darn it, not for the deer hide, I could actually upgrade it the whole way. Oh, it needs 20. You're carrying too much. My gosh. It would need 5 deer hide that I don't have. Actually, I wonder if the deer that have been over here next to my castle are still there. Because just maybe. That is 4. Because it would taunt me like that when I only needed like a few more. Got it. That is 5. Did I need 5 or did I need 6? I don't remember. Actually, I may not need to remember. That is a 2-star deer. That was a 2-star deer. Okay, I have enough. That was perfect. Perfectly timed for all those deer to be there still. It's as if they knew that I was in need of them. They knew I had need of their hide and were only too happy to oblige. Waddle my happy butt inside the castle with way more iron than ought to weigh this much. Oh, what am I missing? Right there. What am I missing? Seeing where it is. Iron Huntsman's bow, fully upgraded. I could upgrade the rest of my armor too while I'm at it. It would not hurt me to do so. I don't see any harm in it. Otherwise, what am I going to use it for? Structure, beautification in here, and that's about it, right? Helmet needs 10 and 15, so it'll need 25 total for the helmet. And then the iron armor will all be upgraded. I'm surprised my tools and other weapons and stuff aren't upgraded either, but I think I recall the reasoning why. I was supposed to do upgrades with the iron that's still at the swamp base, and I never did. I just didn't get around to it. What can I say? But I can take care of that after. Or off camera. I just need to remember. Now, where were we? Swap to frost arrows. Jump in this portal and cross your fingers that he's still there. Yeah, he's still here. Oh yeah, frost arrows are doing way more damage. Did he just break? That asshole broke my stairs. Oh wait, no, he didn't. I actually have no idea what he broke. Well, last thing I need is a wraith showing up. Still hit him. You asshole. Leave my support structures alone. About half of the arrows gone. About half of his health gone. What the hell is he attacking? Why won't he stay still? My fan blowing straight into my eye. Stupid energy. Last frost arrow. Now we're literally doing a fraction of that damage. However, significantly less daunting than to try and take him from full health down to 0 by chipping away at him. I can do the last fifth of his health, no problem. You know, who had the bright idea in all survival games that skeletons had to have bows? And had to be overly accurate with them? I'm just saying, this is something that Valheim and Minecraft share, and I don't like it. Skeletons are way too accurate. I literally can't hit the skeleton even if I wanted to. Because the bone mass itself is just in the way. But no, the skeleton can shoot through him, no problem. I'm surprised I didn't have any wraiths show up. Oh. That's bad. I might die. I'm gonna die. Because the freaking poison resist wore off. Come on! Let me up. Let me up, you stupid game. Because, you know, his melee attacks can't hit me, but magically his poison can. Magic. He's gonna have like twice his health returned. For... Okay, where were we? Stupid lag. Noxious energy crap. I will kill him. It's so annoying that I can't do more than 2 or 3 shots. Yeah, I figured they broke those. They broke my wall there. I bring tidings. Yep, magic wishbone. Allows me to deduce the location of silver in the mountain. As well as other things. Just gotta put that back so I can get back up here. Ugh. That was annoying. Let's fight him again! No. How about no? Now we'll leave that. That goes there. That goes there. We need this. We'll leave the fire arrows here. Don't need them. Ugh. Pain. But this means we are now officially done with the swamp. Completely done with it. Except to go back and get resources later for specific whatever else. But, yes, swamp is done. Yay! I'm just going to go pick up the newest arrows that I'm going to need. The ones that I could not use on the bone mass, even if I wanted to. Because I have a nice little supply of them in 2 different locations, I think. That was annoying. If I hadn't run out of frost arrows, it would have been a lot easier. Oh, I can put this away. Because I need this now. Yeah, my poison arrows are here, not at the... My poison arrows are at the hut that needs to get moved into the castle, not at the swamp outpost. I like how it spawns you like 2 or 3 blocks off the ground, and when you come through the portal, you then drop. Imagine if that did damage, how annoying that would be. Let's leave that used there, because I don't need it. Just need to go acquire poison arrows to use from now on. Which will, unfortunately, if I choose to make more, necessitate returning to the swamp for gunk. But gunk is easy to get. Relatively. They are right here. I have almost 200 poison arrows. And now, to finish off today's session, we go and we place the trophy of the bone mass. And that will be it for the day there. Nearly there. Yes. Cool. Or helm of the bone mass, or head of the bone mass. Sacrifice to Odin. Only 2 left. But now we must venture into the mountains. Acquire silver. Well, we're going to have to acquire silver quickly so that I can upgrade to the armor types that eliminate my need for frost meat. That's going to be a priority. Why? Why are there so many necks in my little area so far inland? And why is their aggro range so enormous? Explain this to me, Oitron. Why? Why, SpongeBob? Why? I went there. I went there. There, that. Your trophy's gonna go back here for the second. And we hide. Yep. So yes, I'm going to, between now and next week when I stream Valheim again for this file, I'm going to do everything in my power to completely annihilate that entire area and move everything over here. I'm going to have 2 major side buildings, one for kilns, one for smelters. That'll be out here, just kind of like right here and right here. And then I'm going to put farms and beehives nearby, probably between here and that. Of course. Leave it to Oitron to just the most vanilla toast joke reply possible. But yes, that will be it for this stream. We finally defeated the bone mass and completed the castle in the same session. Awesome. Now, if only I'd had more frost arrows, so it wouldn't have taken 15 minutes more than my 3 hours. But we do what we must. Until next time, everyone. Thank you for tuning in, Oitron and Noah. Thank you both for chatting. Noah, thank you for the first bits that I've received in a long, long time. Next stream should be Monday with Zanmar. If something occurs that we do not stream together, I will probably do this file, and it'll just be a casual move everything into the castle style stream. Nothing too heavy or major. Maybe. We'll see. Most likely I'll be with him on Monday. And we will proceed from there. So, yes. Until then, thanks for watching. I'll be seen by you later. If you've gotten to this point and you haven't done so already, please, consider following if you're on Twitch. And consider the like, the share, the subscribe, etc. if it's YouTube. But until next time, bye for now.